And we're back. What's going on, guys? This is Chris Customs on another YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about my Super 73. I've been getting a lot of requests from people on social media asking what modifications I had done on the bike. I went to my first Super Squad ride out. It was the OG Legacy last week. Shout out to Chris for the invitation. I know my bike's not an OG, but I kind of made it look like an OG, as you can see from the white walls. Shout out to V Tires for getting these over to me. I'm not sponsored in any way. I just got lucky enough to find a set through them, contacted their customer service, and they shipped it out to me. And yeah, let's do a quick walk around. We can start off in the rear. So the back tire, if you notice, I haven't done a wheel yet. I'm actually working on the designing process and how I'm gonna take off the hub assembly and modify it. I do want to go light, and I'll get to that in a minute. But over in the back, I did get titanium Lug Nuts. I got the seat modified. We added a Recaro hot press stencil decal. I did change the chain drive. I got a 46 tooth out in the front. Changed these to billet. I bought these on Amazon. And then I got a chain, a KMC gold chain, just to give it that contrast, the aesthetics. All right, over in the front, I did get an upgraded handlebar. This is a mid-rise handlebar by Super 73. I upgraded the brakes. I believe this bike did come with wired brakes, and I replaced them for hydraulic brakes. So they work quite well so far. I have not had any issues with them, any stopping issues. They are way better than the stock ones, so make sure you guys, my recommendation is upgrade that. If you notice, I do have a custom billet switch panel. I have not engraved them yet, but I'm planning on doing a headlight, or maybe tail light, a whip light, because I do have a LED whip, and then horn. This is momentary switch. Another modification I did, I added a Baja Designs front headlight. This is the S1 pod. This is actually an OG headlight. This came equipped for motocross or for helmet. So this is a helmet light. And one of the things that I did was, rather than running everything to the bike's original component, electrical component system, I just went ahead and I bought this external 12-volt battery on Amazon, kind of mounted it up here, and yeah, it worked out quite well. Other than that, as far as security feature, Tiger Lock. Had to get a Tiger Lock. Again, going back to aesthetics, it looks super sick on the bike. A lot of people ask me what it is. Once I show them, they're like, wow, that thing is crazy amazing. The design too, and on top of it looking rad, I should say, it's also light. So this bike is made out of aluminum, and the reason I went with aluminum was because I was going to compensate for the weight of the wheels. I wasn't sure what type of wheels I was going to design or make. This is a motorcycle wheel. It's made out of T6061. Compared to the stock wheel, the stock front wheel, I can pick this up with one hand. I think this weighs shy under 10 pounds. If I add in the front one and doing the front hub assembly and all the little goodies, I'm estimated at about 15 to 20 pounds out in the front. I know it's pretty heavy. I did do some riding, and I noticed I probably lost maybe about 4 miles in range. So this bike gives me roughly about 30 miles now. It's estimated to give me 35 miles, 35 to 37, although that's not always true. It all depends on the riding conditions, the PSI on the bike, etc, etc, etc. But yeah, I mean, right now I'm getting 30 miles per hour. Sorry, not 30 miles per hour, 30 miles range. As far as miles per hour, I'm getting somewhere around 26, and once I, you know, if I do pedal assist, I can bump it up to 28 due to that 46 tooth front gear. And yeah, I mean, other than that, check these titanium lug nuts that I purchased. These were super expensive. I think I paid about 60 bucks or $10 each, and as you can see, I got 12 of them. So do the math. I do need 12 more. So just on nuts, I'm paying a whopping, I could say, I don't know, 240, somewhere around there, plus taxes and all that stuff. All this stuff is fabricated by myself. Over at the, shout out to the guys at Venum Wheel. They allowed me to, you know, use the machineries and all that stuff. But I'm probably gonna be swapping out the front wheel with a 2-piece or 3-piece front assembly. Maybe use a 950 wall, a T6061 material. This is a forged solid piece, so this is off of like I would say like a chopper bike or something like that. But I mean, all in all, this thing looks sick. I get a ton of compliments from people all over the community, the e-bike community, asking who did your bike, if I can get it done with you and all that stuff. I mean, if you guys are interested, I don't mind working out a custom order for you guys. Just hit me up, shoot me a message, a comment. You can also follow me on social media. I do run the Venum_wheel account. You can hit me up there, or on Cali LS Motors altogether. Hit me up there. I'll definitely respond to you guys, you know, some pointers. But as far as the bike itself, it's pretty simple. And if you're wondering where are all the wires, one of the things that I did was I pretty much removed the seat bolster, and I hid everything inside of it, so you don't see any wires whatsoever. If you do, it's just minimal, and it's whatever's ran through the handlebars out to the frame. But other than that, that's it. Check that out. Everything is hidden. I wanted to keep that hollow, sleek look. Maybe eventually I'll add a secondary battery, but at the moment I think 30 miles is fair enough for what I use it for. I don't really ride that much. Like I said, I'm barely getting into this. I've had this bike maybe for about a month or so, and as you can see, I already started modifying it. You know, I am very meticulous with my bikes or with my toys, so I try to keep it as clean as possible, as original as possible, not, you know, alter any of that stuff. But yeah, that's my Super 73. If you guys have any questions, I'll make sure I'll put some links in the comment section of where I got most of my stuff, like the Tiger Lock, as far as like the studs, the lug nuts, all that good stuff. I can't remember from the top of my head, but I'll definitely make sure to add it in the comments. As far as Chris Customs, let me see if I could turn it on for you guys. Okay, so as far as turning it on, right where the 7 is at, or I should say the 3, is the on button. So I just press it in like this. And to turn on my headlight, I already know because I kind of went from left to right. So this would be my headlight, my tail light, my LED whip, and then my horn. So right now, I guess I'll show you guys the headlight. It is super bright. I think it's like 2,500 lumens. And then one of the cool features about this is that my panel, the one that I have, let me get on the bike. So my panel is carbon fiber. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then each button lights up in white halo. So if you're in the night, you'll be able to see if you have something on. So turn it off. And the next one, this would be my, you know, my tail light. This would be my LED whip, and then this is a horn. So this one is momentary. Obviously, you don't want to have a latching horn. It's gonna be sounding the whole time when you just press it. So you press it, it's gonna honk. Let it go. It's gonna stop. So there it is. Turn that off, get my headlight back on. So this battery that I bought, just one thing, that 12-volt battery I was mentioning to you guys earlier, it lasts about 8 hours. I think the last time I did a time, I timed it, and it lasted 8 hours before the battery died. This was just the headlight. I'm sure once I put the tail light and then the LED whip, I'm probably gonna get maybe 5 hours max. This is the LED whip that I have. So this came off my truck. So I can put it like this. I still don't know what mount I'm gonna use, but it'll just give you guys an idea. But I know it's getting a little dark. It's gonna be hard to see. But yeah, guys. Then turn that off. There you go, simple as that. Man, that seat, it's not too much, it's not too little, but just that Recaro just gives it that pop, let alone that front wheel. I'm thinking of powder coating it. I don't know, maybe gloss black once I do that rear wheel as well. But yeah, there it is. Hopefully, if you guys are in SoCal, I can be at the next event. You guys will probably see the bike there. Hit me up. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I try to get to you guys as soon as I can. But this is my Super73 ZX model. All right, hopefully I was able to answer most of the questions that were sent over to me. If I didn't, I do apologize. There's just so many. But yeah, nice little cruising bike. It is street legal, and I ride it around the cities here in LA. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video.